Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. The Peter Dislike Show. Dislike. Bum 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 bum. So I guess it's official now. I am back in the dating world, the heterosexual dating world at least. I've been in the solosexual dating world for 13 years solid now, but I return for the first time in 8 months now. And let me talk about a little bit of background on why I return. I was on vacation in Grants, New Mexico 3 weeks ago, and during my vacation I realized that for the first time in over a year I had a proper sit-down meal where I wasn't pressured for time or worried about something, and I thought I need to do this more often than just once a year. And I thought about why I haven't been doing that, and to understand why, let's talk about today. It's Saturday. I have 3 remote gigs that I have to do. They're just remote tutoring gigs. 2 of the students are here in the Phoenix area. One's back in Seattle. I still work with them in Seattle. And as I'm eating, I'll have to think about what time it is, if I can make it back home or somewhere with Wi-Fi. I spent a lot of time out here meeting people, and so oftentimes the tutoring session's about to start. Oh my God, the Wi-Fi at the cafeteria at Whole Foods is not working properly. I'm eating and I worry if the phone's gonna ring and the student wants to show up at a different time, or that they call me and schedule a different time. People don't respect space when I'm eating, right? I was working physically at a tutoring center, and we have an hour break, but you know what? The center itself wasn't even very conducive to taking a lunch break in the first place. There's no kitchenette. You gotta use the bathroom to wash after you cook in the microwave. And at first I kind of tolerated it until I talked to a few friends and they were grossed out by it. And unfortunately, ever since my trip to New Mexico when I came back home, I've come to observe that this is the norm here in the United States. I'll go to a restaurant or sit at the lunchroom at my office and I see people stuff their faces, and I'm like, I don't want to live like that. And so it prompted me to once again think about moving out of the country. So last night I spent some time talking to a friend of a friend from another country, and I'm going to think about if I'm going to visit the friend anyhow, and maybe make a move on the friend of the friend, and think about marrying somebody for her citizenship and leave the country, because actually it was the friend who was really grossed out when I described the working conditions of the kid of having to use the bathroom in order to wash my dishes, in order to cook and all that, and or even to get water. And she was grossed out by that. And then I realized that this is normal here in the United States. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be normal that only once a year do you get to eat without time pressure. And you know, I'm going to think, even today when I work with my clients, I'm going to think about just eating when I want to eat, doing what I want to do. And if by the time I notice that it's 15 minutes late to start with the client, so be it, and see what happens. I have to give that a trial run, because otherwise I'm just going to live like this forever. Okay, so today, April 1st of 2023, I returned to the dating world after 8 months. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Peter Dislike, and I really mean it when I say I dislike the way American life is in terms of self-care. I dislike it. Bum, 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 bum.